Hey Pokemon fans, Ace Trainer Michael here, and I'm going to talk about a Pokemon drama. Now, I love Porygon. I think it's a great Pokemon. In fact, I even drew some art of it that I posted to r/MJTV subreddit, so go see that. And if you know a bit about Pokemon, you would know that Porygon has not been seen in the anime for ever. Like, literally. The one time he appeared, I hate to talk about this. The one time Porygon appeared was in an episode called Cyber Soldier Pokemon. I cannot say things fast. In which, well, the gang met Porygon, and Team Rocket tried to steal another Porygon. They fired missiles, Pikachu shot the missiles, and induced flashing lights, which gave millions of Japanese kids seizures. Porygon had nothing to do with this event, but was banned from the anime effectively. And since that Pokemon was only released in Japan, we have never technically seen a Porygon in the American release of Pokemon anime, which is dumb. Porygon caused nothing. It was Pikachu. And even the Pokemon Company agrees. They tweeted out Porygon did nothing wrong or something along those lines. And everyone's like, yeah, so bring it back. Still haven't, though. So we can hope. But I'm here to talk about why blame Porygon. Well, I'm going to start off with one of the first answers. He's not the mascot like Pikachu is. Pikachu is the one who caused it, so he should have been banned, but, can't ban the mascot. So, blame the good boy. Blame the Pokemon that has a surprisingly powerful mid-evolution. Like, Jesus Christ, if you ever use Porygon 2 with Eviolite, you know what I'm talking about. And never let Porygon in again. Like, seriously. And it's grown to a point where people are just kind of sick of it. Like, they want Porygon back. And honestly, I used to think, oh, Porygon's kind of underrated. But no. I honestly can't say that anymore. I was browsing Twitter, and there's this entire Pokemon. This was an entire account just for spamming hashtag #RePorygon. And honestly, I followed him immediately. Or she, them, whatever they go by. Because I love Porygon, and I think he deserves some justice. Porygon deserves justice, is what I'm saying. Now, let's go for another reason why Porygon might have been banned, besides the fact, they didn't want to ban Pikachu, is trauma. If you were a kid, an epileptic kid, who seen an episode with Porygon in it that made you go to the hospital, and then you had to see Porygon again in more episodes, that might invoke some trauma and PTSD. Which, yeah, I get why they might not want to do that, but still. Yeah, they probably wouldn't even remember that Porygon was in that episode, and most likely would have trauma for Pikachu or Team Rocket or any of the other characters, just not Porygon. Heck, maybe even Ash, since he was the one in the moment with the epileptic flashes, not Porygon. You could see, the bottom of Porygon, and that was it. So, what's another reason? Lawsuits. Now, to my knowledge, Nintendo did not get sued since no kids actually died, but it still could be bad if it invoked trauma in some kids and parents tried to sue. And you gotta save the bottom dollar, so, still haven't seen Porygon. Let's get to another reason. So, if you are a Pokemon fan recently, and you have Twitter, you might have noticed a special case with Kadabra, who also got banned from the TCG because some spoonbender thought it was based on him or something. Yeah. Pokemon was quick to ban that since Nintendo was still technically a small company along with Game Freak back then, so they couldn't really do much in a lawsuit against this guy. And recently, they were able to get Kadabra back in the TCG because this guy dropped it and acted like he was doing them a favor. Yeah. Now, what does this have to do with Porygon? Well, if they can get pressured from one little magician to do that, the Pokemon Company, which, yes, Pokemon Company exists, then what's to say Nintendo can't be pressuring Game Freak or whoever makes the Pokemon anime to not put it in, or they could lose their job, or something worse. Like, Porygon has never got attention from Game Freak or Nintendo, besides giving it an awesome shiny. Like, yeah, it gave it 2 evolutions, and I'm starting to think that was just for making up for kind of just banning Porygon, but after Gen 4, Porygon was never acknowledged again. Like, seriously. For a while I thought, oh, for a while I thought the gems, the type gems, like normal gem, water gem, those stuff, were like, oh, it's, Porygon's like Savala, it'll change type. No, I'm dumb, but seriously, a Pokemon made of data can't change types? Like, yes, you gave it conversion and conversion 2, which does kind of boost it, but no one, if you're going to use Porygon in a playthrough, no one is going to use those moves. And most people won't use Porygon since it has 2 trade evolutions, and most people can't trade. So, yeah, that's kind of stupid. But, yeah, whatever. So, let's just say that they cut out Porygon because they didn't want to invoke trauma, or they were putting the blame on him, or something like that. Then why were the animators not fired? They're the ones that gave the kids seizures. What the hell? Blaming an innocent Pokemon is for no reason, and not punishing the animators is bullshit. Pokemon. Nintendo, I guess the point of this video is just give Porygon more attention. If you're gonna do Sinnoh remakes, which I bet you will soon, since you've done most regions, and Kanto fucking twice, then just give Porygon a Mega, or whatever the new gimmick will be. Porygon deserves love. And go on Reddit. Go to the Pokemon Twitter. Go to the Nintendo Twitter. I know a lot of people want free Melee, which I agree with, but also send free Porygon. He deserves some love. He deserves to be back. Hashtag free Porygon for 2020.